Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Prem Bhakti Chandrika series. Today we are going to discuss text 64. The theme of this verse is meditating on Krishna's sweet smile and Krishna's lotus feet. So the verse goes like this. Ishata madhurasmita vaidagadhi lilamrita lubadala vrajavadhu vrinda charana kamala para manimaya nupura nakhamani jeno balachandra. The meaning is straightforward. Ishata madhurasmita, very gentle, sweet, mild smile on Krishna's face. Vaidagadi Leelamrita, and his expertise and pastimes that show his expertise, which is like nectar. Nubadala Vrajavadhu Vrinda. All the gopis are attracted by Krishna's sweet smile and his sweet pastimes and his expertise. Charana Kamalapara Manimaya Nupura, and his lotus feet. Charana Kamalapara Manimaya Nupura, the jewel bedecked ankle bells. Nakhamani Jeno Bala Chandra, and the nails on his lotus feet are like the crescents of moon. So let's understand the details of this. That one's meditation should flow towards Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna's lotus smile, and therefore our Srimad Bhagavatam recommends that Hasam Hare Ravanata Khilaloka Tivra Shoka Shrusagar Vishoshana Matyudaram Sammohanaya Rachitam Nijamaya Yasya Bhrumandalam Munikrute Makaradvajasya. It says that one should focus one's mind on Krishna's beautiful lotus feet, Krishna's beautiful smile, Hasam Hare, Avanata Akhila Loka Tivra. And whoever bows down to Krishna, what this meditation on his smile do? Shokashur Sagar Vishoshanam Atyudaram. So all the oceans of grief or oceans of tears of lamentation is dried up by this sweet smile of Krishna, the smile of Krishna that gives the consolation, that gives pacification, that gives reassurance that the future is bright for a devotee who is meditating on Krishna's smile. So one may think that is it some kind of exaggeration that we are talking here, that how can somebody cry tears of ocean? Probably if we count the number of tears that we might have cried due to misery, would amount to maybe a bucket of ocean, but not more than that. But if we count the entirety of our existence in material world for millions of lifetimes, if we count all those tears of this million, zillion, quadrillion, gazillion births that I have taken in this world suffering, then those tears amount to not just one ocean, but many, many oceans are filled with that. So it's not an exaggeration. We have cried many tears due to our own foolishness. And now looking at Krishna's beautiful face, all these tears could be wiped out. They could be, the ocean of this grief can be dried up. So this is for sadhakas. What about for siddhas? For them, Krishna's sweet smile is captivating their attention and making them forget everything else in the entire existence. Nivi khasaye pati aage. Krishna's sweet smile only enters the holes of flute, and when Krishna plays flute, those sweet vibrations permeate the entire atmosphere. Only gopis can hear these tunes because they are tuned to the proper frequency with which Krishna is sending these signals, riding on those frequency modes or frequency waves. So therefore only gopis can decode that, and only they can hear Krishna's sweetness of Krishna's smile pouring through the holes of that sweet music of of the flute. And निवि घसाय पति आगे गृह धर्म कराय त्यागे भले धरी आने कृष्णेर स्थाने. So they are forced to come in the association of Krishna. Luvadala Vrajavadhu Vrinda, as it is mentioned. And Lokadharma Haya Kshaya Sabadhyana Lupta Hai. They forget all the social customs. They forget Lokadharma Lajja Bhai Sabadhyana Lupta Hai. All knowledge and everything is just covered over by the sweetness of Krishna's flute. ऐचे नाचे सब युवती रगणे. So Krishna's beautiful fingers are dancing on the flute, but that sound makes all the women or all the girls of Vrindavan dance. So one dance leading to another dance. So dance of Krishna's finger is leading to making gopis dance like puppet. So rather, Krishna's fingers are like the puppeteer's fingers, which make gopis dance. And then it is mentioned that Luvadhala Vrajavadhu Vrinda. So they don't care what the world says. They don't care what the customs are. They simply want to give pleasure to Krishna, and they're simply attracted to Krishna's beautiful smile. Therefore, Bilwa Mangal Thakur also says, Madhuram Madhuram Vapureta Daho, Madhuram Madhuram Vadanam Madhuram, Madhugandhi Mrudu Smitameta Daho, Madhuram 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 Madhuram. So, the hierarchy of sweetness, let's try to understand. Among in the entirety of existence, what is sweet is Krishna, Krishna's form. Sarvesham Bhutanam Madhu, our Upanishad sing that Krishna is the honey that every living entity is looking for. He is the sweetness that every living entity is looking for. So therefore, Madhuram, Madhuram Vapureta Daho. Aho, oh, what a wonder, this beautiful form of Krishna. It is Madhuram, it is full of sweetness, so much sweet that he's standing in threefold bending form because every limb of his is laden with sweetness, and because of that burden of that sweetness, he's bending in three ways at three places. So on top of that, Madhuram Madhuram Vadanam Madhuram, more sweet is his beautiful face, and on top of that, Madhugandhis Mrudusmita Metadaho. Mrudusmita, the gentle, sweet smile of Krishna is even sweeter. And how to describe Krishna? Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. Like somebody who has who who is wonderstruck. He simply repeats the things. Oh, what wonder! Oh, what wonder! Oh, what wonder! Like, great, great, great. Like he simply repeats. He doesn't find any new words. So similarly, Bilwa Mangal Thakur finds no words in describing Krishna's sweetness, and therefore he says Madhuram, 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 like a record that is stuck at some place. So, and then Charana Kamala Para Mani Maya Nupura Nakhamani Jano Balachandra. Our scriptures also recommend that Srimad Bhagavatam, one should meditate on lotus feet of Krishna. Dhyayet chirat bhagavata sharana ravindam vajrankushad bhaja saroruhala anchanadhyam uttunga rakta vilasan nakha chakravala josna virahat mahadhrudaya andhakaram. What happens when one focuses on, meditates on Krishna's lotus feet, which are like Dhyayet chiram bhagavata sharana ravindam, which are marked by the auspicious, beautiful signs of Vajrankushad Vaja Sororuha Lanchanantyam. Vajra, the thunderbolt, which shatters the illusion of the meditator's heart. Vajra Ankusha, the elephant goad, which keeps the elephantine mind of a practitioner in control. Vajrankusha Dhvaja, the flag that signifies the victory of the practitioner over the illusory energy. And Sororuha, the lotus, which signifies the existence of devotee practitioner in this world, Although being in the world, he is aloof from the world. Saroroha Lanchanadhyam, so beautified by all these marks. Um, Uttunga Rakta Vilasan Naka Chakravala, and his beautiful ruby like lotus feet nails. Josna Virahat Mahadhrudayandakaram, millions of years of ignorance, which is like darkness in the heart, is removed by the ruby like effulgence from Krishna's lotus feet. So this darkness of one's ignorance is removed by Krishna's lotus toenails effulgence. So this is also regarding the practitioner. About Siddhas, they see Krishna's body full of like 24 and half moons. His lotus face is one full moon. Shardiya Ras Purnima is coming. So Krishna is, and then his two cheeks are like two full moons. His forehead is half moon. And the Chandan Bindu that he applies on the middle is one more moon. So these are 4.5 moons. Then 10 moons are the 10 fingernails which are dancing on the flute, and the flute song is the music, and 10 toenails which are like crescents of moons, they are dancing on the ground, and the ankle bell is jingling. So that is the music of this 10 moons dancing on the ground, 10 moons dancing on the flute, and 4.5 moons staring at you. So this in short is the uh, is the there is one statement where Sri Radharani says that my heart is always on the toenails of Krishna, on the lotus feet of Krishna. So, हृदय ऊपर धरो सेवा करी सुखी करो ये मोर सदाकार ध्यान. So gopis are always meditating on Krishna's lotus feet upon their hearts, and this is about the how perfect devotees think of Krishna's lotus feet, and that is the crux of today's discussion, and which is an appeal by Srila Narottam Das Thakur for all the practitioners to think of Krishna's beautiful smile and to think of Krishna's beautiful lotus feet decorated by 10 crescent-like moon-like toenails, and the beautiful jewel bedecked nupur or anklet of Krishna. So we'll conclude here. Krishna willing, we will meet again. Till then, have a very nice Krishna conscious day. Hare Krishna.